Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 and the next 5 projects to be listed on Coinbase. We all know what happens when meme coins get listed on Coinbase. They go absolutely parabolic, and even just the news or the speculation or the anticipation of this happening can completely send a project, even if it's already at hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. We've seen what happened to tokens that have been listed in the past on Coinbase or on Binance or any of these tier 1 exchanges. They go absolutely insane. But the two main exchanges that are the most pivotal for tokens and for meme coins to get listed on is Binance and is Coinbase. And I would say Coinbase is the hardest exchange to get listed on for a meme coin. So we're going to be going over all of this today. I'm going to be going over what a project needs to get listed so you guys can understand the thesis behind this, and so that it's not just guessing. And also too, I'm going to be going over what happens when a meme coin gets listed on Coinbase. And then I'll just be going over all 5 meme coins. I have them all ready to go. And a lot of this too is time dependent. I can't predict the exact time frames, but it's very important to know that these are going to come. So first, we need to understand why Coinbase ever lists projects on their platform in the first place for retail to trade. And that is simply so they can attract new users or drive more volume onto their platform. These are the things that make Coinbase money. These are the things that are pivotal for them to be able to achieve month by month. And obviously too, as they are a publicly traded company, they need to show these numbers of user growth to their shareholders so they can continue to perform well on the stock market. And these are things that are extremely important. And right now, Coinbase is performing super well on the stock market as we see things like Bitcoin. And as we see these major cryptos and these major altcoins increase in market cap, we just see a whole new surge of new people coming into the crypto space and giving Coinbase that new liquidity, those new users. That's the first thing, right? Why is this all happening in the first place? So what Coinbase is looking for is they're looking for virality. They're also looking for family friendly. They don't want a token that is super controversial, that's racist or doing any of these other crazy things. They want a family friendly token that has that virality factor, is all over social media, right? People are talking about it all the time. We saw this with Pepe. That's been a meme that's been blowing up for the past year or so, which has performed super well. So these are all things that are very important when we're looking at these tokens. And we're also looking for, as well, good holder distribution, right? We don't want to see a token that's constantly dumping and pumping and dumping and having a really weird, crazy chart being listed on Coinbase, because the main thing Coinbase needs, as they want their users to be able to keep using their platform, is they need a token that is going to have a stable price and have a floor price that they know it's not going to go under. So they need to have the supply themselves. They need the supply in the hands of people that are not going to dump this token, because if their users lose money on these meme coins, they're not going to buy them anymore. And that's going to hurt Coinbase. So they want to make sure that the tokens that are getting listed on their platform are going up in price, because if they're not, then people are simply not going to want to use the Coinbase platform. And that's all a part of the business. Once you understand the business of exchanges, you're going to understand what they're looking for and what types of tokens that they're looking for. And that's why we see some of these projects going super viral on social media and having these crazy holder distributions. They have 150,000 holders in 10 days. That is what Coinbase is looking for. They don't want a token that has 1,000 holders at $100 million market cap. That's not what they're looking for. If anything, that sounds like a scam token, right? So on top of holder distribution, they're looking for volume. They're looking for consistency. They're looking for sentiment to be very, very positive. And as well as too, Coinbase doesn't want a token getting listed on their platform and then it not being relevant. It needs to be for the culture, because if it's not, then it's going to be a meme that comes today and dies tomorrow. So they're not going to be listing these derivative tokens. They're not going to be listing these Christmas or Halloween tokens that we see come by every single holiday. They want tokens that are strong, that are going to hold, and that are going to have that relevance years from now. Obviously, what happens when a coin gets listed on Coinbase? I can go over a lot of different bullet points, but I'm just going to show this to you so you guys can understand. Today, we had Mudang have the news that Coinbase was going to be listing Mudang on their platform. And look what happens. And this is the only explanation that you guys need. You guys can see this crazy God candle. Millions of dollars were poured into Mudang right away. And within seconds, it went up over 100%. As we can see right now, Mudang is at a $602 million market cap. That's a clean 2x. And obviously for the people that are the biggest holders in this project, that is absolutely insane. So like if you had $3 million in this project earlier today, you would now have $6 million. So this is life-changing for a lot of the whales. And this is also too something that I believe we're in the early stages of. I believe that this is just the early stages and that Mudang has some crazy potential to go to billions this cycle. We all know about Mudang. We all love Mudang. And I also made some speculation that Binance is going to be listing Moodang very soon. But at the end of the day, Moodang was one of the most viral tokens we've seen. There's also a few other ones that I'm going to be talking about, but it's very simple. Moodang is now being listed on Coinbase. The news came out. So, right, we all know about Moodang. That's just the first one. But now we're going to be going over the ones that we don't know about or maybe we're not sure about. And for me, that's Chill Guy. Chill Guy is a very obvious play. It's very obvious that it's going to be listed on Coinbase. I believe that it's also very obvious that it's going to be listed on Binance. Chill Guy is just a meme that's going to be around for the next couple of years and maybe for a very, very long time after that, because Chill Guy has gone extremely viral. Their holder count is insane. They have a very crazy like cult community, and their volume is just wild as well. Every single day since it launched 17 days ago. Every single day we see super crazy volume, which just adds to the LP, which just helps them be more stable in price. And over time, Chill Guy is going to be listed on every single tier 1 exchange, in my opinion. And there's not much more explanation to it. Everyone knows what Chill Guy is. Everyone knows what Chill Guy is going to do. The runner for this cycle, in my opinion, the one that has the largest chance to be able to pass $10 billion market cap, as we also saw Pepe get to that mark, is Peanut. Peanut is the token for this cycle, in my opinion. It is the most viral token that we've seen in a very long time. We see Elon Musk made, 30, 40 tweets about Peanut and about everything that was happening to Peanut. And right now we see Peanut on a very nice dip. And you'll see the common factors between them all. They're all on a dip right now. They are all in that consolidation period where there's holder distribution and holder count that's increasing every single day. We see really good volume. We see market makers still pouncing at this thing, giving it great volume that's going to continuously add to that LP, which is going to give it that stability. And I just think that Peanut is the one for this cycle. A lot of people are speculating too that Fred, which is the convicted or the first convicted raccoon that was also a part of the Peanut family, people are speculating that this one is going to have a crazy run up as well. If Peanut has an insane run up to more and more billions, that it's already crossed 2.6 billion. But if it goes even higher, then people are speculating that Fred is going to just go past 500 million and that it's going to get listed on major exchanges. Now, I'm not saying that for this video, but definitely keep your eye on that because a lot of people are speculating there and I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on that opportunity. Now, the next one that we're talking about was already listed on Binance. So we have a very good chance here for Coinbase to be able to do something with this. And I think that it would be a very great play for Coinbase to list Neiro because it is a very viral token that obviously has a ton of holders and that's been super viral in the space for a very long time. And personally, I believe that Neiro is just going to perform very well this cycle as long as we see the majors stable. We obviously see Solana, we see Ethereum. If we continuously see a run up, then it's just going to be quicker, in my opinion, for these exchanges to list these tokens. If we see Solana shoot up to $300-400 within a very near time period, if we see Ethereum cross $4,500, I believe that Coinbase is going to be a lot quicker to list these tokens than they are if we're going to obviously see a consolidation period between, the $200 to $150 range for Solana, and for Ethereum anywhere from the $2,500 range going all the way up to the $3,000 range. That's just an obvious one. Coinbase is not going to work against the momentum of the market. They're obviously going to work within the favor of the market momentum. Actually, another factor that's very important for these tokens to get listed on Coinbase as I get into the next one, I'm going to go over a little bit around Neiro again, super quick. But so this next factor that's super important that I'm going to go over is that it needs to have the popularity factor in America. Coinbase is an exchange that's mainly used by Americans in the United States. If Coinbase lists tokens that are only popular to the Chinese or only popular to Europeans, it's not going to convert as hard. People are not going to want to buy that token on Coinbase because it's not as viral in the United States. So it needs to have that popularity factor within America, which is what I'm going over here. All of these tokens are very well known in America. If you are in crypto at all, you know about all these tokens very well, and you've heard about it so many times at this point. So Neiro is the only one that is not that ultra hyper viral one in the United States, but it has already been listed by Binance, which is why I'm talking about it here. It's in the hands of the right people. We're not going to see Neiro have a crazy large crash. We're not going to see any of these tokens have a crazy large crash because it's in the hands of the right people that are not going to dump the token. So as I go over Neiro one more time, Neiro is on Ethereum, obviously, unlike these other three tokens. Neiro is a token with an insanely large LP, as we can see here. It gives it that stability, and I believe that it's going to be running up to the billions as we see Coinbase getting near potentially listing it. The last one I'm going to be going over is Brett. So Brett is on Base Chain, and as you guys know, Brett is the runner for base chain, and a lot of people are speculating that this is the token that Coinbase wants to win for this cycle. This is the token that Coinbase is going to be backing more than anything else, and that's why we see Brett at a $2 billion market cap. People are saying it is the mascot for base chain. It is the mascot for Coinbase. And obviously right now we've seen Coinbase has been backing Brett. Coinbase Wallet has had a partnership with Brett multiple times where Coinbase Wallet is tweeting out about Brett. And we've seen this continuously, which is why, in my opinion, I believe that Brett has one of the largest chances on being listed on Coinbase as the next token or the next meme coin to be on Coinbase. So definitely keep your eye on Brett. Follow the news closely. If we do get any news about Brett being listed on Coinbase, we are going to see this thing moonshot. We are going to see this thing have a crazy candle. I'm going to actually go to the right chart here that has the right LP. And as we can see here, Brett has that $17 million LP on just one of their LPs. They have multiple different liquidity pools, and Brett is just one of the largest tokens in the entire world right now that has that virality factor in every single part of the world, and they have 700,000 holders. Brett's only been out for 9 months, and they're already at 700,000 holders. They're one of the biggest tokens with some of the best wallet distribution that we've ever seen. Brett is a very viral token. It's a brand that's here to stay. They have tons of big whales that are not going to be selling at all. And they've already been listed on tons of different major tier 1 exchanges. And Binance and Coinbase is next. And that's why I'm talking about this one, because Brett is, in my opinion, the runner for the cycle if we see base chain being widely adopted by a ton of people. And that's within Coinbase's favor. Coinbase wants to make money. Coinbase wants people to use base chain. And as we know, base chain has been a great product. Base chain is very easy to use. It's built on Ethereum. And in my opinion, Brett is just that token this cycle that we're going to also see run up with the likes of Peanut, Chill Guy, Moodang, Neiro. And right now, Brett is the highest market cap token that I've talked about in this video. It is the most stable token that I've talked about in this video. And it's also the most battle tested token that I've talked about in this video. And they did have a little bit of FUD earlier on this year about the whole bundle situation, about the whole supply control situation. But guess where that put Brett? That put Brett as one of the best tokens in the entire planet right now. So maybe all the people who were complaining and maybe all the people who were fudding were actually the ones who were wrong. And maybe those are the people that you should not listen to. So I actually have a big bag in Brett. So I mean, I hope it does well. And I know that it's going to do well. And I'm here to stay. All the other people in Brett, no one is trying to day trade Brett. Everyone that's in Brett is holding Brett because they believe in the vision. And that's the same thing with a lot of these other tokens. But I've never seen a holder base like Brett, which is why I call Brett the one for the cycle, the one that if base chain succeeds, if Coinbase succeeds, Brett will succeed. So Brett is your leverage play on base chain succeeding. Brett is your leverage play on Coinbase being the largest exchange in the world. And that's just what we're going to see. So that's the top 5 memes and why I think that they will be listed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely give a like on this video. I know you guys like the other one where I was talking about the tokens that are going to be listed on Binance. So I'm sure this one will perform well. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.